I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, a coach who helps people professionally in a variety of different ways. And they can be involved with a job search, hiring more effectively, managing and leading, workplace-related issues. I do executive coaching as well. Someone asked me about what good questions might be to ask at the end of an interview. And the interviewer might say, do you have any questions for me? Now, I want to start off with one thing, and that is I believe the best time to ask questions about the job is before the start of the interview, so you can get on the same page with the interviewer about what they're looking for. I say that because most job descriptions aren't completely accurate, and thus you want to hear about it before you really start. So this way you're on the same page as they are. Then at the end of the interview, when they say, so you have any questions for me, you can start off with a clarifying question. For example, before the interview, you spoke with me about such and such as being important for the role, but I noticed a lot of your questions dealt with whatever this other thing is. How does this all fit together? And this way you can clarify certain rough edges to the interviewer's approach. I also want to say that this isn't a mandated question. This is just one that allows you to clear up any confusion you might have about the role and their expectations. Next question. Let's say I come on board. What would your expectations of me be for the first 30, 60, 90 days? And what this does is start to give you a sense of what they're going to be looking for you to accomplish as soon as you're on board. Next question is a more important one, but you have to ask the first one to use this one. Let's say I come on board and it's a year from now. It's time to give me my review and you are thrilled with the decision you made to hire me. What will I have accomplished during that year that would make you think that? See, what you're starting to do is get a sense of how they're going to evaluate and assess you over the course of this time. From there, there's a bunch more that you can cover. I think one of the things that you can also ask them about is what is their timeline for next steps? And this way, what you're able to do is to get a sense of when you might hear back from them instead of guessing. And if they say, well, I'd say early part of next week. So if I haven't heard from you by the end of the week, will be okay if I followed up. Now, their response may be, wait, which tells you, they're not really all that interested. Or it could be, yeah, that's no problem. Or I've got 37 more people to talk to, and I'll be back to you when hell freezes over. Last question you could cover. So, is there anything else? Yes. Is there anything that you've heard or not heard that gives you reason to hesitate about bringing me on board or to consider me for employment? And what this does is gives you one last chance to respond to any of their doubts about you. It's a great question. It really should be your last question, and it really does accomplish a lot to help you. Hope you found this helpful. I'm Jeff Altman. Visit my website, thebiggamehunter.us. I've got thousands of videos there to help you with your search and all the other things I spoke about earlier. Next, if you have a question for me, contact me at wizio.com. That's wisio.com/thebiggamehunter. I'll answer your questions in a 3 to 5 minute video. If you want to schedule time for coaching, you can schedule a free discovery call to evaluate me or schedule time for coaching, which I'll obviously charge for. I love to help you. And obviously, you can subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Click the small button in the lower right or the picture of me in the upper left. And by the way, did you know you can watch me on TV? If you've got a Fire TV or a Fire Stick, download the Job Search TV app, or on other platforms like Apple TV, Roku, like 90 some odd sets that use different apps. You can download bingenetworks.tv and watch me there. Have a great day and be great.